Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man JP here, J.P.s Retro World. I don't really have time to do like an actual video where I set up and there's like a backdrop behind me. I just wanted to do a quick walk and talk with you. As of right now, it's Thursday, the 14th, and there's kind of a storm happening outside right now. It's kind of a severe thunderstorm with tornado warnings, and it's kind of chaotic right now outside. Anyway, yeah, so been getting a lot of views lately, which is very good, and I want to thank all of you for that. And I actually got more views on my Saturday morning cartoons video than I thought I would. I thought maybe 5 or 6 of you, or maybe 8 of you would watch, but no, that's actually getting quite a few views on that one. I guess it's a subject that a lot of us can relate to and a lot of us have memories of, so that's very cool. So I just got done with the entire original Rocky saga, but there's 3 other movies called Creed, and those are part of the Rocky kind of saga, and I'll just sum all 3 of them up for you right now. The first, Creed, Apollo Creed's long-lost son, or illegitimate son, finds out that he is the son of Apollo Creed, decides to get into boxing, and he seeks out Rocky Balboa to train him. At first, Rocky is hesitant, but he initially agrees. He's like, okay, I'll train you, yeah, Rocky, we'll train you. So that's a terrible Sylvester Stallone impression, but anyway, yeah, so he trains Adonis Creed, and Adonis Creed ends up winning the world title. End of movie of the first one. So, but in the process, he meets this singer in a nightclub, or actually, no, he meets her in his apartment building. But he finds out she's a singer. She sings in kind of a nightclub, and she wants to make it big as a singer. So he falls in love with her. So in the second Creed movie, Adonis Creed fights the son of Ivan Drago, the villain from Rocky IV. And they actually bring back Ivan. They actually bring back Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago. And so Adonis Creed fights the son of the man that killed his father. So that's an interesting twist. So the first fight, Adonis loses because he underestimates I forget the guy's name, but it's Ivan Drago's son. And so he loses to Ivan Drago's son. It's not a title fight. It's just an exhibition fighter, a non-title match. But then he trained harder and gets stronger under Rocky's supervision, and he ends up winning the second fight. And Ivan Drago's son gains a whole new respect for Adonis Creed. So, but then at the end of Creed 2, Rocky goes to the home of his son, who, their relationship had been kind of rocky, sort of, no pun intended, but it was kind of a rocky relationship, father and son. And so he goes and finds out where his son lives, and he goes there and he gets to meet his grandchild and gets to meet his daughter-in-law. And so that's the end of Creed 2. Now, Creed 3, not very good. And I'm sorry to say that for people that are fans of Michael P. Jordan, the guy that stars in these movies as Adonis Creed. But Creed 3 is not very good. Number one, there's no Sylvester Stallone. So they've taken all the Rocky elements out of the movie. So Adonis Creed, they take you back to his childhood where he was kind of hanging out with some local gang members, and one of them, who was a Golden Gloves winner, got in trouble for robbing a convenience store. He goes to jail for years. And so in this movie, we catch up with him years later. He gets out of jail, and he finds out that Adonis has a boxing gym, and then he goes and asks Adonis, I want a world title shot. So Adonis is like, yeah, I can't just give you a title shot, but he reluctantly grants him a title shot anyway, and this guy beats him. In the first fight, Adonis Creed loses to basically this gang member. And so then he trains hard and re-challenges him, and then beats him the second time. So basically, Rocky or Creed 2 and 3 are basically the same, where Adonis Creed loses the first fight, but then wins the second fight. So, but the problem is in the third one, there's no Sylvester Stallone, therefore there's no Rocky, therefore there's no feeling of Rocky at all in this movie. So it's just, I don't know, it was kind of lackluster, not very good. So, I mean, I don't know. I personally don't recommend it, but again, I'm kind of picky. Well, not really, but I think if a movie claims to be part of a specific movie saga, then there should always be elements of that movie saga, whether it be like the original star of the saga or something that gives it that feel of that saga. But Creed 3 didn't really deliver on that end. No Sylvester Stallone, nobody from the first movie. I mean, the only thing that really felt like a Rocky movie is after Adonis wins at the end of the movie, they play that theme where Rocky wins his fight, like da 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 da. Anyway, yeah, that's the only thing that resembles a Rocky film in the third one. Anyway, yeah, so I know that the Rocky videos that I've done aren't really the most viewed, and that's okay, because there are a few that do enjoy it. So this is mostly for you guys. Anyway, I'm doing whatever I can to make videos. You know, I don't really have a ton of time these days because, like I said, I'm working full time, and you know, as soon as I get home, it's not too long before my wife gets home. So anyway, but I'm gonna try to continue to do videos. I'll take whatever little time I have and do 1 or 2 videos at a time. So anyway, but yeah, man, job's going good so far. I mean, kind of good. There's some elements of it that aren't so good, but that's kind of a personal thing. But anyway, but yeah, I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the videos. Like I said, as soon as I get my new retro ring, I'm going to do that Hulk Hogan Ric Flair match. I'm treating it like it's a pay-per-view, like it's an upcoming big pay-per-view coming up. So anyway, I'm glad you guys are digging what I'm doing, and as long as at least a couple people are digging what I'm doing, I'm going to keep going. And like I've said, like a year ago or so on this channel, I'm not out to have like 100 million subscribers or whatever. It's just the few of us that enjoy the same stuff, and we all have a kinship because we all have the same memories, the same types of things. A lot of you are old school wrestling fans like me. A lot of you are like old, like 80s TV show, movie fans like me. So, we're just having a lot of fun, and, hopefully you are too, having fun watching them and sharing memories. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And so if you're new, feel free to go ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.